y'all, welcome to my channel Sandy Toe Tarot. My name is Laura. I'm doing a weekly reading today for February 14th through the 20th, and the topic is going to be what surprises are coming your way this week. I actually spent 2 days filming a soulmate Valentine's Day video and had to delete it off my phone because I didn't have enough storage space to save the video and upload it. So that is, first of all, a lesson learned for me. I know what to do next time to keep that from happening. Secondly, it tells me it wasn't meant to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a weekly reading. Again, the topic is what surprises are coming your way. And we'll just see what's in the cards. I just pulled one card to get us started this time, and then I'll pull cards as we go through the reading. As you can see, there are numbers on the cards this time, 1, 2, and 3. So just make your choice, and I'll put timestamps in the description box below, and you can go directly to your reading once you pick it. On pile 1 is a rose quartz. On pile 2 is an amazonite, and on pile 3 this hot pink, I think it's just an agate, a dyed agate. I did choose the stones because they're all related to love, because I do like Valentine's Day, and happy Valentine's Day to you wherever you are in the world. It's all about love, all kinds of love, not just romantic love. So I do appreciate Valentine's Day for what it is. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so and hit that bell. Well, do so if you're interested. If you would like to know when I upload new videos, hit that bell and then you'll be notified. If you know someone that would benefit from my readings or from this channel, please feel free to share it with anyone. And if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel and it helps me too. It helps me know how I'm doing with the readings and what kind of readings you guys like. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Again, I'll put timestamps in the description box below, and you can go directly to your reading. Welcome back, you guys. If you chose pile 1 for your weekly reading, February 14th through 20th, these are going to be your messages. Pile 1 did have the rose quartz on it, very associated with love. Actually, romantic love. All pink stones are. But all kinds of love, too. So the topic for the week is what surprises are coming your way, and this is going to be what surprises are coming your way for this week too. So what you got here with the Sedona Oracle deck is Oak Creek Canyon moving to another level. Okay, so this could be, this to me is either gaining spiritual knowledge that moves you to the next level, ascending, but more likely it's actually leveling up on something else, like maybe you're getting a job promotion this week, or maybe if you've been studying Taekwondo, you move up to the next belt, whatever that may be for you. So to me, this is just a week of progression forward, and let's see, or upward actually, and let's see what the actual messages are here for pile 1. What surprises are coming to pile 1 this week? What surprises? Pile 1 this week. It's pretty exciting. It's a nice day here. 2 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Moon. What else for pile 1 this week? Surprises coming their way. Let's start with these 6. So it looks like where you guys have been is a little bit at an impasse and feeling a little bit left out in the cold. This is kind of what brings us to this reading today and what brings us to this week. The Five of Pentacles is the card of poverty. The Two of Swords is a card of being at an impasse, not being able to make a decision. So, have you actually been jobless, maybe? And not being able to see how to get out of that situation, not being able to see a way forward. Just having to use your instincts to survive. Well, if that is the case, that's like one example of could be what's going on. Could be, I honestly don't see any cards here that tell us in what area of your life this kind of is that's happening. Could be maybe even feeling a little bit under the weather health-wise and not being able to figure out how to feel better, how to, heal yourself. And of course, in Western civilization, we don't heal ourselves. We go to doctors, and maybe you're getting conflicting advice or something about how best to heal yourself and move forward. And I'm picking up on that because this is Four of Swords is about self-care. It's about needing to rest and being able to have that opportunity to take care of yourself and to heal. So for some of you, it might have been some health situation that's been going on you kind of can't see past, can't figure out how to fix it. Because in the end, we all do have to heal ourselves, even if the doctors help us with that. What else could be an example of what's going on? It could be some kind of, this is card of being cast out in the cold also, so it could be some kind of situation that's going on with friendships or with the family relationship, a little bit feeling left out. There's been some hurt, some emotional wounds, and you haven't been able to see the way clear forward to get out of this kind of maybe an argument with somebody. You're at an impasse with the argument or the conflict. Let's not say argument. Nobody needs to argue, but everybody has conflict in their life. Okay, so whatever it is, what's happening this week is you're moving to another level. You get some kind of, this is very fast-moving energy that's coming into your life, and that tells me that that's breaking up that impasse there. So you get some kind of communication, you get some kind of advice, you get some kind of intuition. It may just be intuition or something, some download from spirit, some advice that you get, because you got two cards of intuition here. But whatever it is, it comes into you very quickly, and it provides the answer to help you move forward. What the problem is there's so much that's been going on beneath the surface. You haven't been able to see it because it's all, you've not been privy to all the information. You're getting the information that you need. It comes in this week. And it helps you to move forward. It moves you forward into a better health situation. Now that can be mental health too. Sometimes our mental health can take way more of a toll on our bodies than we know, But it moves you into a place of calm, of relaxation, of rest, and also into a place of happiness and abundance. This Queen of Pentacles is, first of all, minor arcana for Aquarius. This is major arcana for Pisces. But it's also a very practical queen. She's good with money. She has plenty of abundance around her. She's in a really, really good space financially. She may be alone. There's some indication here that she longs for a mate sometimes, but for the most part, has a wonderful life. She has friends, she has family, she again is living in abundance, she has plenty of money, she goes places, she does things, she has a very interesting, fulfilled life, but every once in a while she wishes for a partner. But in any case, the surprise that is coming your way this week is a breakthrough in this situation that's been going on in your life that you haven't been able to see your way through. You've had to use your instincts and your intuition to just navigate where you've been. And this week, the breakthrough comes through, and you move forward to a more peaceful, happy, and abundant place. Okay, just for some final words of wisdom from your angels and ancestors, I'm going to get one card from Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Just some final words of wisdom for pile 1. Final words of wisdom for pile 1. Mountains, stand your ground. Interesting. Okay, so if this does happen to be some kind of conflict with somebody, like with some family member or some situation like that you've been kind of at a impasse about or at a loss with, this is saying stand your ground, you're in the right, you don't have to be rude about it, just make sure that people know that your position is strong, and you're going to trust your intuition in this particular situation. The last card I want to get from the Sacred Traveler by Denise Linn is what action you need to take, what you need to do, if anything. Sometimes you don't need to do anything at all. It's better to just let things happen around you, but let's see if there's anything you need to do. That was weird. I might take, there's 3. Oh, that's a lot, but we'll see what they say. Grounding. Go deep and explore your roots. You might need to ground yourself literally by going out and outside is how this happens usually. Getting in touch with the earth, putting your feet to the earth, digging in the garden, that kind of thing. Those are all grounding things to do. You can actually ground when you're meditating. You can, instead of putting your hands up like this, put your hands down, and that helps ground you. You can get a stone that's associated with grounding and take it in, carry it in your pocket. Any of the brown stones are grounding stones. That's a brown jasper. There's so many ways to do it, but this is telling you that you want to stay grounded this week, and to be sure to ground yourself. Just a walk in nature is a grounding exercise. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So this is definitely saying have hope. It's definitely reiterating this. The abundance is coming in. Something happens this week to bring this, to move this forward, to help you level up into this. And the last one is desert passage. Trust that there is a divine plan. Feels like you have been going through a bit of a desert passage. Cast out in the cold by yourself, doing it alone, can't really figure anything out. This is just saying have faith. Just trust that it's all working out exactly the way it is supposed to. Do what you need to do to ground yourself, and this is just coming right toward you, this abundance. Just trust. That's all it's saying. It's you don't have to do anything. The only advice of things that you need to do is to do something to ground yourself. Other than that, it's all happening for you. Okay, that's all I have for pile 1. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Namaste. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 2, these are going to be your messages for the week of February 14th through the 20th. And on pile 2, there was the Amazonite, and this stone is associated with universal love. That's why I chose that on this Valentine's Day week. So the question is, what surprises are coming your way this week? And I just pulled one card to get us started, and then we'll pull cards as we go through the reading. You got Coyote, Crazy Wisdom. Nice. Okay, so I get a couple of things with that. The first is that there might be just some information or some knowledge that's coming to you this week that comes from an odd source. You don't expect it. Isn't it biblical? I think that God spoke through an ass or something like that. It's that kind of thing. You're getting some wisdom from somebody that is honestly least expect to hear any words of wisdom come out of their mouth. It's that kind of thing. Or some kind of odd way you get some wisdom. The other thing that I think this card may be saying is sometimes it's wise to go out and howl at the moon. It changes your perspective to just unleash that wild she-wolf kind of thing. So you might need to, it might be time to cut loose. It might be time to go out and party, or actually literally howl at the moon or dance in the moonlight or something. Cut loose. Okay. That's what I'm getting from that card. But let's see what surprises are in store for you this week. For pile 2, what surprises are in store for pile 2 this week? What's coming this week for pile 2? Surprise. I like surprises when they're good. Actually, I don't like surprises even when they're good, but, you know, it's kind of fun to shake up your life every once in a while, right? What surprises are in store for pile 2? I'll take one more pass through. Anything else for pile 2? What surprises are coming their way? Okay. Well, as surprises go, it's pretty darn good. Pretty amazing. Okay, pile 2s. 1, 2, 3. 3 major arcana, 2 aces, which are new beginnings. So I'm going to say for you guys, you definitely have a new beginning coming your way this week. And man, it's good. It's really good. After a period of a long time of reflection, looks like to me, a long period of things standing still, nothing moving forward, maybe self-imposed, maybe imposed by the divine. Taking a timeout. I call this the adult timeout. It's just suspending activity to look at things from a different perspective. That's what this is about. It is time to shake it up. It's shaking up this week. Crazy shaking up this week. This death card just tells me this is ending. This phase of stagnation is ending. It had to be. You needed it for whatever reason. Maybe you were moving in the wrong direction. Maybe you couldn't see your way clear of how to move forward. Maybe, you know, if you're trying to manifest really big things, that takes time. It takes time for the universe to get all cooperative components together for your big dream. And I say that because, okay, so the death card is a transformation. It's like an ending of one cycle, a beginning of another, or an ending of one. It's more than a cycle. It's an ending of a way of life and then the beginning of another. So this comes along with big changes. And you do definitely have big changes here. and they're all brilliant. They're beautiful. You got the Wheel of Fortune, which means fortune is turning in your favor. The wheel is moving forward. It can actually mean money. So with these two new beginnings, one in love, one in just life, energy, vitality, moving forward. The literal meaning for this card is a new life. This is a new love. It can be a romantic relationship. It can just be a new love of life, a new way of, let's see, how do you say that? A state of euphoria, finding something that you love and going with it, and it gives you this beautiful, brand new beginning. It's can be a new beginning in like a soul healing, heart healing kind of situation. And maybe that's why you went within. For some of you, that might be why you ceased activities for a while, because you were recovering from a bad relationship or something, and you needed that time to heal. Well, now it's time to move forward, and it happens this week. Something happens to just start your new life is beginning. Fortune shines upon you, and you're moving in a new direction. For a lot of you, it's going to be, it's material, because you got two cards here. You got the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is lots of money, all the money that you need, self-sufficiency. And the Eight of Pentacles is doing something that you love. It's a job offer. It's something that comes into you. I feel like it's a job offer for a lot of you guys, actually. It's a new job. Or it's the money to start a new project. That this guy's carving out pentacles from something that he loves. So it's a hobby that you love, that you see a way to make a living at it, or it is a new job that you love in something that you love, doing something that you love it so much, you're so engrossed in the actual doing the job, you don't even notice all the pentacles lining up. But this is a lot of pentacles, you guys. This is a lot of money. This is a really, really good job. If it is a job, it is a really good money-making venture. If it is a money-making venture, if it is a business. So what's surprising that's coming your way this week is this. You're just a new life, a beautiful new life that puts you in a state of euphoria. The world looks bright and beautiful, and you are in love with the world again this week. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. I can't add anything to that. The cards are speaking for themselves. This is wonderful. Let's see if we can get some final words of wisdom from the angels and ancestors about the week for pile 2, words of wisdom. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. So that's always good advice. I do that every day. But you've got a lot of changes coming your way. There's maybe some people going to be jealous of that. I'm a little jealous, but I'm not going to send any negative energy your way, I promise. This is just saying, you know, so many people use different things to protect themselves. Some people call him Archangel Michael to help protect them. I personally just imagine a pure white light around me with mirrors facing outward all the way around, deflecting all the negativity back to its source. So that's how I do it. There are protective crystals that ward against negativity. The black ones, particularly obsidian, Anyway, so that's the advice from Spirit, is to protect yourself, surround yourself with protective energy. And the last thing I want to ask is, what does pile 2 need to do, if anything? What action do they need to take? What does pile 2 need to do? Surrender to the journey and release control. Just let go. Just let it flow. Sometimes it's hard to release control for some people. For me, for a lot of people. It's hard to just go with the flow, but this is just saying, surrender to the journey. It's going to be beautiful. It's a beautiful journey. You don't let God handle it. Let the universe handle it. It's out of your hands. Just let this. I'm reminded of, that Esther Hicks, Law of Attraction. She does a lot of. She's really good at painting word pictures. She talks about resisting. When it comes to the law of attraction, there's only 2 stances you can have. You can allow the goodness to come to you, or you can resist it. A lot of people are in a state of resistance. They don't know it. But she talks about one way to release the resistance is it's like you're in a boat and you're paddling upstream. That's like what we do. We try to get what we want, so we're just like working, paddling upstream. And she says that's not the way to do it. Just the better way to do it is just release, just stop. And you don't even have to turn the boat around and go downstream. Just stop and let the boat carry you. It will carry you downstream. That's the only way to go. So that's kind of what this reminds me of, this boat here, and releasing control. Just stop. Just don't. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to do anything. Just let it flow naturally, the way it's supposed to. Okay. So this is an amazing week for pile 2s. Congratulations to you guys. This is a great surprise that's coming your way. It brings you a lot of abundance, and most importantly, it brings you back to loving life again, which is really, really cool. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Namaste. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 3 for your weekly messages for February 14th through 20th, these are going to be your messages. So pile 3, I love this stone. I'm so mesmerized by it. I'm sure it's man-made. It's a man-made dyed agate, but it is a hot pink, which is my favorite color. So all pink stones are love stones. Since this is Valentine's Day week, I chose to use that one. For the reading itself, I just started with 1 card, and we'll see with this card what surprises are coming your way, and then we will clarify that with other cards. So this is the Sedona Oracle deck, and the surprises that are coming your way are masculine energy. Okay. It's the airport Mesa in Sedona. Okay, I get a couple things from this. For some of you, I think if you're a female, there might be somebody coming. You might meet somebody this week. For others of you, masculine energy is like, that's the father order, right? So it's using control, discipline, power, to those kinds of things, to establish yourself out in the world, to say, hey, I'm here, this is who I am, can be in business. It's like using that masculine energy to achieve. That's what it is. So for some of you, that might be what this is saying. Like the Emperor card in the tarot deck, it's time for you to establish yourself in the world. So tap into your masculine side. Well, we all have feminine and we all have masculine in us. So I think this is saying use the masculine energy this week, but I do get that for some of you, there might be some guy coming into your life. I just feel that. I don't know why. That's the surprise. Maybe because it's Valentine's Day. And I want to think, you know? All right. So what else? What surprises are coming for pile 3 this week? What surprises? What surprises? For pile 3, what surprises are coming your way? Pile 3. What surprises? Okay, that's enough to get us started. So at first I was like, oh, I need to cleanse these cards before I start this reading, because you got two cards just popped out that were in pile 2. So sometimes the energies of the week are just the energies of the week. So that's what's coming. You got the Hanged Man, the Knight of Swords, the Star card, and the Four of Swords, the Hermit card, and the Three of Wands, the Magician card, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and just because I like things to be even, I'm going to get one more for here. Just one more to help finish this story for pile 3. What surprises are coming for pile 3? One more. Well, there you go. Okay. I think this is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. This is a major week for you guys too. As in pile 2, what surprises? Okay, so first, what surprises something coming into your life suddenly? Nights are always movement. This is very fast moving energy. It's a sudden change that's coming into your life after what has been a period of stagnation, going within, looking for answers from within, maybe retreating from the world, maybe a dark night of the soul, kind of. We've all been here in 2020, just a little bit of stagnation, taking a time out, looking at things from a different perspective, because things have changed in 2020. Maybe forever. I think forever changed in some ways, but that's kind of just where we've been in the last year or so. But that does cause a certain amount of reflection when you have stay-at-home orders and you live by yourself. I mean, I've been lucky. I live in Florida, so the stay-at-home orders have not been as bad, but they have been in other parts of the world. I have a friend who's in Ireland. They pretty much have to stay at home all the time and have had to stay at home all the time since this whole thing began, really. I mean, they can go out for walks or whatever, but pretty much they've been under stay-at-home orders. So that forces you to go within and do some soul searching, figure out what you want to do next when the world does open back up. But you notice this light here, it does help shine a light on you and your world and what it is that you want. But then when you come out, and it looks like this week you're coming out, you can shine a light for the rest of the world with what you discover in that soul searching. A light here too. This is the bright idea that comes. Okay. So, what we have next here is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands comes after the Two of Wands, and the cards look very similar. In the Two of Wands, the guy is standing there with the world in his hand. There are two wands beside him. It's decision time, right? He's looking out on the world, trying to figure out what it is that he wants to do next. And he's looking at the whole world. And that's kind of what some people have been doing in this isolation time. What do I want to do next? When things open back up, what do I really want to do? Well, this week, you're taking one of those wands, which you decided this is what I want to do. You're picking up one of those wands and you're moving forward with it this week, which is very exciting. And I think that's the masculine energy. You're going out into the world. You're going to have to be brave. You're going to have to put on your big boy pants. And I was thinking about this earlier today too. Did I say big boy pants? Big girl panties. That's what you got to put on. Either one, depending on what you are. When that isolation, the good thing about it is it's very safe. It does keep us safe. I don't have to do anything. Can't do anything, right? So I don't have to do anything. Can't make any mistakes when you're not doing anything, right? There's a comfort in that. It's just like, I can just be. A lot of people are, which nobody would ever want to do, right? But a lot of people are collecting unemployment because they can't find a job. And there's some freedom in that gives you a breathing space. It's like, it gets tiring sometimes, digging and scratching and clawing your way to make a living, that kind of stuff. So the downtime, I think, since it's been for a year, it's going to take a little bit of gumption to get back out there again and go back out into the world. So for some people, you have a surprise healing that's coming in this week. It's like a miracle healing, maybe from emotional exhaustion, maybe from just if it's an illness, it's not a serious illness. It's just like some feeling under the weather or something like that. This is also a card of self-care. So to me, if you're going out into the world, and we've been, doing COVID-19 haircuts on ourselves and stuff, this might be saying maybe it's time for a pedicure, a manicure, spa day. Let a professional dye your hair this week or something. It's kind of like, that's what because you want to look like a superstar. That's kind of what that is telling me. But in general, or those two cards together, that's kind of what it says. But in general, the star card is a wish fulfillment card. It's when you wish upon a star. It's what you've been wishing for, and it's coming to you. I think it's what you've manifested. The Magician is the Master Manifester card. It is putting your desire out into the universe and literally drawing it down from the universe to the reality. Literally drawing it down to the earth. And this is saying that you have all the tools necessary to do that. Whatever it is that you have wished for suddenly coming into you this week, you're ready for it. And it is being offered to you for a lot of people. I feel like it's a job. It's getting accepted into, this is also a card of education, so it's getting accepted into that school that you want to get accepted into. This is a positive work card too. It may be your own business that you're thinking about starting, some kind of creative idea that has money attached to it. Kind of the message of this card is to keep it only to the people that you need to keep it, that need to know about it. It's like a need to know basis kind of thing. So if it is a creative idea, kind of keep it under your hat a little bit. Don't tell too many people. but it is establishing yourself in the business world. It's a job offer. It's a contract. They're working on contracts here. There's documents, so it's getting a contract for a position. It's getting a job, an actual full-time job. It's getting whatever it is that you wish for. And this is very financial to me. They're honestly, this can be a card of competing ideas, like maybe you get more than one job offer or something. There's several things that you have to think about and decide on which one that you want for reals. This also tells me that there was a lot of competition for this job, and you win. They chose you. You're the one who stood out from the whole pack. You're the one that they realize has all the necessary skills to do this job very well. I don't know what it is, but there's something that sends you over the edge. It sometimes it's, you know, when you meet with the person, when you interview with somebody, it's just a feeling that they get. It's like, yeah, this is the one. Because there are tons of talented people out there. I don't care what field you're in. There are tons of talented people out there who have probably pretty much the same skills as you have, sometimes maybe more skills than you have at that particular moment. Everything can be learned, right? So there's just something that edges you over. Maybe it's an emotional maturity. Maybe it's the right personality, the right fit for the organization. It's something like that. They're recognizing you as the one out of all the candidates that is best to fill this position. There is an education component to this, like even if you are being offered a job, they're still learning to do, but it's certainly not anything that you cannot learn. You're very capable of learning it, but that's kind of good because it keeps you fresh. You know, if you just do the same thing over and over again and you never learn anything, then you're just not growing in your profession. So there will be opportunities to learn with this new job too. Okay, so I am feeling this is very job-like. It's very, that's what's coming to you your way this week. Something, a success in the financial realm, work, finances. For some of you, it might be a house, like that contract might be signing a contract for a house or something. Whatever it is that you've been wishing for, it's happening. Whatever you dreamed up in your year of isolation, it's happening this week. But with that masculine energy there, it tells me, yes, you got to go out and get it. You got to, it's like using discipline and order and power and, you know, strength and just determination. You got to go get it. So it tells me it might be a job for some of y'all. Okay, final words of wisdom from our angels and ancestors for pile 3. What final words of wisdom do you have for pile 3? Okay, I got 2 things happening here. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to take this one. All right. Okay, so this is Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. I hope that's what you did here when you did your soul searching. I hope your soul spoke to you and it's helping to nudge you into whatever it is you wished for. And you're just following that this week. Okay, so this is interesting. The Druid, hold your space. I think you might, this is saying don't be tempted to rush this. I think this is coming this week, but there might be a temptation to rush something. This is saying wait for it. If you don't know what to do, don't do anything yet. This is coming at you. Again, there might be more than one job offer. See how much time you can get before you have to make a decision. Usually that's, 24 hours. They'll give you 24 hours to decide or 48 hours to decide, but not longer when they're offering you a job. Ask for that time though, especially if there's more than one offer. Ask for that time, and then if you don't know what to do, wait until you know what to do. Hold the space until you see a clear path, and also follow the voice of your soul. So if there is a decision that needs to be made, ask for 24 hours, meditate on it, and then do what your soul's telling you. What does your heart tell you is the right place to go, the right thing to do? All right, for the Sacred Traveler, I'm just going to ask, what, if anything, does pile 3 need to do? What action do they need to take for pile 3? What action do they need to take? What do they need to do, if anything? I don't think you have to do anything. Sit tight. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. That's awesome. Nice. This is all coming into you this week. Just follow your soul. That's your heart, your soul. What the voice of your soul is telling you, that's all you need to do. The blessings are just pouring in. It's just coming into you. Wish fulfillment here for pile 3. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Namaste.